I know we cut off the last episode at a bit of an awkward point, but I don't think it was a bad point, you know? I think I'm going to keep the Nekopara videos around a healthy, like, 35-45 minutes each. It just feels, I don't know, a little bit more fulfilling at that size, rather than full hour episodes or 20 minutes. So, wait a minute, and welcome, my name is Yuusha, and welcome back to Nekopara Volume 4. And, well, we just had ourselves a fancy, massive meal, which Coconut definitely took more than just a cake. And now we're about to hop in this. We are still at the good old onsen, and that fish kettle is still weird. But anyway, without further ado, ikimashouka. Right, let's go.
満腹エネルギー充填 120%。
Nice.
うっす。さすがに。
That sounded so much like oops. It's even written in here, kind of similar to how you would say oops. Oops.
小豆の小さな体にあの量の料理が入るなんて猫ってすごいわよね。
Put that in a different context, I dare you.
小さいって言うな。
Oof.
さすがのあずちゃんも動きが重くなってますね。
Well, of course.
満腹になったのいつ以来だろう。美味しかった。あの量完食とはさすがは猫たちですね。
Can we all pray for Shigere's bank account quickly? I managed to finish mine off too. But I am sure full now. The amount Coconut ate was especially a sight to behold.
よし、腹ごなしに風呂に行くか。行く。ショコラが行くなら。
Are we going?
いいわね。ここの湯はお肌にもいいらしいわ。ツヤツヤになるのだとか。お肌ツヤツヤ？いいかも。そういえば看板に露天風呂って書いてあったけど、露天風呂ってなんだろう？
Oh, okay. Okay, so Japanese lesson of the day. The kanji right here, this is ro, that's tin, that's buro. So that is usually furo for bath. So if you cut off the buro, because that is also using the kanji fu, but it has the ten, which then makes it buro. So that is bath, and ro ten. So ten is usually used for heaven, or like in the form of tengoku. And do, I think it's for do, if I remember correctly. There you go, Japanese lesson of the day from Yuusha. Let's continue. はて。
なんだ、職場には露天風呂に入ったことねえのか？外にある
Open
風
air
呂だぞ。
bath. Yeah. Oh, rotenburo. Oh, 10. Okay, so you can see like the. Okay, I get it.
外で裸になるの？ま、お子様には早いかもな。
Oof.
それは大胆。ちょっと恥ずかしいかも。どうしよう。からかうんじゃありませんよ、あずき。外といっても平和あるから周りからは見えないですわ。これは安心。せっかくですから露天風呂に行ってみましょうか。
I love how much more expressive and how on point they react to each and everything that the other person's saying, so it's like right on cue. I mean, it's impressive, like compared to what it was beforehand when this first started, and seeing it way more expressive and timed perfectly, almost in sync. It's really nice. I love those types of touches. So I understand why it's delayed a bit now, if it's just because of that, because that takes a lot of programming and timing to match it perfectly for every single scene. I'm going to lay down for a bit. I'm bursting at the seams. On Nakago, boy. Even if I tag along, a big bathhouse like that is going to have men and women separate. Don't worry, we're going to be caught by some freaking butter freaking gorilla man just ready to freaking... Oh boy!
この旅館には貸し切りで使える家族風呂があるそうですよ。
Oh, I doubt you'll be able to take a relaxing bath with this many people, though. Don't mind me and just go enjoy that big rotemburo without me.
そうね。私も箇所の前で体を洗うのはちょっと。
You've done much. Yeah. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say it anymore.
大切なところを洗ってる姿見られちゃったりしたら。
There we go.
姉ちゃんってばそんなはしたない。シナモン、うるおちゃん。
Oh God.
どうして私が見せる流れで妄想するのよ。自分が見せたらいいでしょうが。そんな私も見せろだなんて。シナモン、
When you try to pull that Uno reverse card and it just goes back on you.
置いていきますよ。ほら、行くわよ、シナモン。
Cinnamon! Cinnamon! 早く行けよ。みんなが部屋から出ていった。Everyone leaves the room. I used a seat cushion as a pillow and lie spread eagle across the table. Spread eagle, nice. Alright, we're gonna get pounced on. Now all by myself. Several things start to cross my mind. Like, how do I get to a flavour that'll make my dad recognise my skills? I'm neither a match for my mentor nor my dad's distinct flavour. Hello. The sliding door opens with a loud rustle. Yeah, we're going to get pounced on. Considering everyone just went to the bath, it's too early for anyone to be coming back. Maybe one of them forgot something? Coconut? Azuki! Yes! Alone time with Azuki! Now this is pod racing. I sit up. No, I'll go soon, but what's up? Forget something, Azuki?
それもあるけど、ちょっと気になってな。
And people wonder why I think Azuki is best girl. Here's a prime example, everyone. Goran kudasai. This girl cares about Kasho. She cares about Kasho a lot. She, more than some people probably realise, she looks at everything. She looks after everyone. Call it a motherly thing or a big sister thing. She's always done that. And not only that, when she shows genuine concern, it's times like these. And that's when you know she's serious and she's not playing around. She's just her. And I always like that about Azuki. She always likes to put on a tough act sometimes, and I can relate to that as somebody who's a big brother. This is why. Crap, did I really look like that?
あんなことがあったから悩んでんのはみんな知ってると思うけど、でもそれだけでもないような気がしてな。
Yep, she's right. Nah, it's not a big deal. いや、そんな大したことないじゃん。大したことじゃない。
大したことじゃねえってんなら隠すこともねえよな。私が気になるんだ。話してみろよ。
Yes, Azuki. You're more of a busybody than I thought.
年長者だからな。
What did I just say? Actually, I'm older than you cat girls. Second of all, never mind. It's really nothing major, I swear. Do you remember when Cinnamon and Coconut were eating those convenience store sweets earlier today? Oh yeah, that cake.
くじで当たったとか言ってたな。
They're sold at the convenience stores, freely consumable at any time and at any place. I've been making Western sweets to bring smiles to everyone's faces, but I'm starting to think that the closest things to that goal are those sweets. Oh. Low price point, buyable at any time and any place across the country, and a long shelf life to boot. I'm trying to bring smiles to even more people's faces. So my worry is, if that's the case, then what's the point in me baking Western sweet? Oh. My business brain is kicking in now. Okay. That would be a genuine concern. And Kasho's being smart about worrying about this because this is a competitor's concern. This is a universal thing. Everyone knows this is a concern if they have a business and they have a competitor. So it's completely rational to think that. That's a very logical point to put.
そんなことを考えてんのか。本当に大したことじゃねえな。
It's more heightened though with Kasho at the moment because of, well, how he's still beaten by his father and he doesn't even make those types of things and still beaten at it.
何を悩んでんのかと思えば、柏らしいっつうか。味の好みは千差万別だ。それでも大抵の人はコンビニスイーツよりは柏のケーキを美味しいって思うだろ。
I'm trying my best to make things as delicious as I can. When I compare it to other stuff?
味が違うのは確実だろ。
Yeah. I think it's different, alright.
それなら比べる意味がねえよ。
True. But bringing smiles to an even greater audience is...
笑わせたいってだけなら漫才でもやった方がいいんじゃねえか。
Yeah, I guess if you spend too long staying on those points, you yourself will forget about why you started doing your own things. Not a bad way of thinking. That's not what I meant.
分かってんじゃねえか。同じ笑顔と言ってもいろんな種類があるんだ。
All sorts of types. Should we?
歌唱のケーキを食べた感動は他のことじゃ代わりにならねえと私は思う。
Do you know what for that one, Azuki? Do you know what you get? You get a head pat for that. Is that so? That's good. If that's the case.
それを目指して努力してんだろ。
Yeah.
たまに記念日のケーキを買いに来る客とかいるじゃんか。
Yeah. Yeah, there was one last night before we closed. They said it was their marriage anniversary, but they were getting home late due to overtime.
私は夫婦生活には詳しくないけど、結婚記念日に夜中に帰宅ってのはどう考えても大丈夫じゃねえんだろ。
I've never been married, so I'm not an expert myself, but most likely, yeah.
ご機嫌を取るためにコンビニスイーツじゃなく歌唱のケーキを選んだことには意味があるんじゃねえか。
There was significance because he came all the way out to La Civile to buy a cake. Once you put it that way, I see your point. It's probably nothing I should have been worrying about. I don't think it's a bad thing to worry about that sort of stuff sometimes, but don't let it plague your mind. It's a good thing to keep your local competition in mind so you know what's around you, because if you never check it, how do you know if you're going to have any competition to even compare yourself to? And then you won't know how well you're doing. I mean, in my mind, I know that it's nothing, but...
先日のことが尾を引いて弱気になってるんじゃねえか?
Oof, maybe. It's been a while since I've gotten trunched that badly.
ところで歌唱、温泉宿に来たのに温泉に入らねえとしぐれがますます気にしちまうぞ。歌唱が落ち込んだのは自分のせいだってしぐれは悩んでこの温泉旅行を企画したんだぞ。
Yeah, she went through all that. But that was my problem too. No, even if I said that, she probably wouldn't listen. Of course she won't.
頑固というか、思い込みが激しいというか。そういうところ、親父さんも歌唱もしぐれも親子だよな。
Yeah. Huh? Is that a fact? I always thought that was pretty normal myself. Nah, you're pretty hard set on what you want to do, Kasho. Definitely. But that's not a bad thing. As long as it works and it's doable, you're good. Nevertheless, thank you. I'm going to go to the hot spring. Yes.
よし。じゃあ、風呂に行こうか。背中流してやるぞ。
何？
歌唱を一人で風呂に行かせたら、またつまらないことを考えそうだからな。
But I go to the men's bath? I know you're a cat girl, but even that's a...
バカか。
No, she meant the freaking
他の男
family.
も入ってくるかもしれない男湯に、私が行くわけねえだろ。
There we go.
家族風呂を使うに決まってんだろ。歌唱が気乗りしねえってんなら、無理にとは言わねえけどさ。
Oh, no. Okay then, let's go in together. Gotta say, it's pretty rare for you to be... to be... propose this kind of idea. I think that's supposed to be proposing this kind of idea. Yeah. Azuki から言ってくるなんて珍しいな。 Okay, yeah. It's supposed to be proposing. It's It's like saying it's different for you to say this, actually. Yeah, for this idea. So, yeah, I think it's supposed to be proposing. Or
何顔を赤くしてんだ。本当に背中を流すだけだっての。
Uh-huh. Yeah, right. You just surprised me. I quickly get my bath time toiletries together before opening the sliding door. Double backwash? Yes. Coconut, come with.
ナッツいたのか。
僕なんとなくお兄ちゃんの様子が気になって
Aww.
部屋の前まで戻ってきたらお姉ちゃんと話してる声が聞こえたから
I see. Thanks for being so concerned, Coconut.
立ち聞きしちゃってごめんなさい
That's alright. It's no biggie.
聞かれて困るような話ならこんな場所でしねえよ。
Yeah.
ナッツも一緒に入るか。
Yeah. Double backwash. Yes, of course you can. Granted, I don't think the North Imbudor house that's open to everyone is more spacious.
そんなことより
Yeah, I do think
お
it
兄
is.
ちゃんとお姉ちゃんとお風呂に入りたい僕楽しみにしてたんだ
Oh.
言っておくけど本当の本当に背中を流すだけだかな。
You just have to put it that black and white, Azuki. Okay. She's just setting it straight. Oh. Late at night. I've just been lying here with my eyes open, wide awake. It's not like the futons are uncomfortable though. Shigure and the cat girls all seem to be resting well.
おやじ様。すやすや。
You know that one video that came on YouTube ages ago? That massive old, like, 10 hours of lolly breathing? We need to make a 10-hour long version of cat girls sleeping. Who's in favour? Okay, Cinnamon, calm down. Aww.
にゃんちゃんお姉さんそれ僕のまんじゅう
Yeah, I don't think I can get to sleep. I exit the room, careful not to make a sound on the way out. They're cat girls, they're gonna hear you the moment that the floor creaks, are you sure? Or the moment you slide the door. The inn has its lamps on at night, but once I leave the area, I'm greeted by rural darkness. Depending on the spot, it's dark enough that I can't even tell where it is I'm standing. Damn, that dark, eh? Oh, is he going to the convenience store? This hot spring district is usually bustling with tourists during the day, but in the wee hours of the night, it has a completely different atmosphere. I peer down from the bridge. Darkness. All I can hear is the sound of the running river. I feel I can make out the moon's reflection on the water's surface. No, wait. Is that just a streetlight? I peer deeper below the bridge sometime. Oh! No, I'm not gonna commit suicide. I'm not gonna commit suicide, Azuki! I suddenly get tackled and nearly fall into the water below. Azuki, you almost made me fall in! Why in the world did I ever do that? I woke up in the middle of the night, so I was just taking a little walk. Oh, for being concerned about me, Azuki. You get a head pat. No, I mean, I guess what I was doing was sort of misleading. If you're that worried, want to join me for my walk?
しょうがねえな。夜はこんな感じなんだな。
This is the moment I've been waiting for over 2 years. A proper bit with Azuki once again. Yes, this is it. Aren't you cold, Azuki? Azuki, 寒くない？
平気だ。カシオこそなんで夜中に出かけんだ？どこも閉まってんぞ。
Just like I told you before, I just so happened to wake up.
まだ悩んでんのか？
No, well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't. Everyone's got one or two worries in their mind, you know. Yep.
温泉宿で夜に目が覚めちまうほどはねえよ。少なくとも私には。
So that means, wait, was she really asleep or was she awake that whole time? So, why did you get up, Azuki? Is it because I got up?
私はしぐれの兄様って叫び声で起こされたんだよ。
Oh no! Oh no, that's not good. That is not good.
寝言だったみてえだ。直そうと思ったんだけど、カシオがいねえのに気づいてさ。
Apparently Shigure was sleep shouting for me after I left the room. That's oh, わざわざ探しに来てくれたのか。So you went out of your way to come looking for me?
外靴がなかったからな。普通じゃねえだろ、こんな夜中に。
Ah, yeah, that's actually fair. Because there's different types of shoes in Japan, and if you put on the wrong shoes, it can be misleading if where you are. So that's logical. Sorry, I really just needed to clear my head.
悩みってまだコンビニスイーツのことで？
No, I'm good on that front now. It's just that I've been thinking back on everything up till now, and I'm almost positive that there's something I'm still lacking.
カシオの
Yeah.
今までのことって？
After I graduated college, I studied abroad in France. Graduating and taking over the family business with no other options on the table wasn't satisfactory to me in the least. I wanted to broaden my horizons. I don't want you to get the wrong impression, though. It's not like I hate the Minatsuki Japanese-style sweets, got it? So he doesn't hate the sweets. It's just he wants to do his own thing. So he does see his father's stuff as a good thing, otherwise he would resent him for it. And he doesn't resent him because he also uses the same skills that he's taught him, but he's still missing something.
分かってるよ。カシオが親父さんに敬意を払ってることも。
Yes! Atsuki knows! On a Paris street corner is where I first encountered my mentor's cakes. In my mentor's shop, I ate those impressively delicious Western-style sweets and saw the smiles of the patrons there. I thought to myself that this was exactly what I was in search of.
Minazukiの和菓子屋にはないものか?
The Minatsuki shop doesn't have seating for patrons. The majority of the Japanese sweets they make are sold in department stores after all.
そうなの。
I pleaded with my mentor to take me as their apprentice and learn the ways of Western confectionaries from them. When my study abroad was nearing an end, my mentor told me, "I've already taught you everything." Oh. Although personally I don't feel as though I've matched my mentor's distinct flavour in the slightest. Last thing they told me was that all I needed to do was work on completing what I've learned on my own. Make it your own. Own it. Okay.
そういうもんか?
So it's something that he can only try and figure out himself. Nobody else can help him with this. But his dad is trying to by the scenes of it as well. This isn't a factory where everything needs to be the exact same. Without any personal flair, there's no point in a person even making it. That's what I was told. True. Yes. This is why I like bakeries sometimes. Like the cake, when they make their own cakes, they give it their own spinach and that lot. Like, you know that whole trend with everything being cakes and that lot. I liked the look of the cakes. Doesn't mean that I was a fan of the trend. But I love how creative people can be with designs for cakes. It's insane. So, I get what he's on about.
なるほどな。
I planned on running my own shop once I got back to Japan, which is why I made the request to my mentor. I requested that I be allowed to use the name, and they gladly
の
obliged.
れん分け 免許改伝ってわけか。
That's how the name of the shop became La Ciliel. In French, it sounds kind of odd, but
妙なのか？フランス語とかわかんねえんだけど。
yeah, I flunked French. Oh, right. So little by itself means the sun, yes. I remember that at least. And the sun is what they call a masculine noun, yes. So it's normally written as La Ciliel. But La Ciliel is more feminine, if I remember right.
へえ。
But my mentor is female. She apparently tacked on la. There we go. Reserved for feminine nouns there instead. That is true. That le and la are
なんで
masculine and
太陽な
feminine
んだ？
phrases. There's apparently an origin behind the name, but she never gave me a clear answer to it. Seems like something she wants to keep private. She lives by herself now, but she once had a husband and a son, so I assume it has something to do with that.
ふむふむ。
Could do.
まあ言いたくねえことだったら無理に聞いてもな。
Yeah, that's my logic. I was taught many things by way of my mentor. Really all sorts of things. When it came to Western sweets, I had pride, I had confidence. And yet I was shown up by the whipped cream my father threw together despite him never so much as mentioning Western sweets before.
そんなに差があったのか？
Yep. Yeah, compared to anything I'd made, the flavour was much more clear and distinct, closer to what I'd consider ideal.
歌唱の理想ってその師匠の味
Yes.
なんだよな。
I didn't know that's how you write master out in Japanese, but yeah, that makes sense actually. Okay. Sorry, I'm also reading the kanji as I'm going on to just memorize them for myself because I have exams in that lot. Ah, that's right. I guess in the end, my dad and my mentor are the real deal. And I'm just a phony trying to mimic... Oh, man, he shut down his own
なん
pride.
だよ偽物って。
You heard my dad say it, that my cooking has no core. Yeah, but that's so you can figure it out for yourself. I don't think he's doing it to literally shoot you down and keep you down. What did he mean by core? I wonder. That was a good question. I wonder what he meant by that as well. Is it heart? Is it the passion? Is it the experience? Or what? And brooding over that fact brought me to say that convenience store sweets just might be
歌
better.
唱らしいけどな。
Once his pride is hit, he starts to retract himself from it all and belittle himself almost in a masochistic way, sadly.
結局の
But I
ところ
guess some people do
歌
that
唱
every
自身
day.
が納得いくまで突き詰めるしかねえんじゃねえか？
It's just going forward past that to make yourself better. That's what you need to focus on. Yeah, that's what I think. I keep thinking to myself, how can I make my sweets even better?
私も協力してやるよ。何でも言
Yes.
ってくれ。
Oh, ちゃんと言いますよ. Ah, thank you. Speaking my mind has taken a load off. But I think it's time we head back now.
そうだ
Yeah.
な。すっかり冷えちまった。
Alright, what's the chances that Shigure is going to be sleepwalking and then immediately hugs us while she's still asleep? Sure does make me want to take another bath.
あ、風呂に入るだけだぞ。本当に風呂だけだかな。
She's so desperate to only set it on just that. She is so dead set on it. Oh, Azuki. Oh, she's trying to not make herself look thirsty. But I get it. Okay, I got it, I swear. She's had to do that 3 times. Slightly Cinderella, but in a cute bit.
ネコパラ。
Quite a lot of breakfast too, I see. Yep. We know who's going to be happy with that. It's the day after we came back from our hot spring trip. Today is another day with business as usual. Hey, okay, we've got a coconut shop. Hello. Ah, it's Christmas on there. Look at that. Christmas Eve. Yep. 24oh yeah, they do it backwards actually. They say 12月24日 or 4日 if I remember correctly. Oh, you're putting out the posters?
お兄ちゃん、
Hello.
これお姉ちゃんから貼っておけって言われたんだ。
Yeah, so
も
wise
し
thing
か
to
し
do
て
that.
間違ってた？
No. Oh, you're fine. Oh no, you're fine. Thank you for doing it.
よかった。
Azuki just so happened to be there when I remembered that I was supposed to put up those posters, so I ended up asking us to do it without much thought. But in retrospect, that'd be a tough job for Azuki. After all, it wouldn't help us to have any posters below eye level. That snipe. Yeesh.
僕こういうの得意だから大丈夫だよ。
She is pretty tall. You do have height on your side. I appreciate it, Coconut. But aren't you uncomfortable working out here in the cold?
ちょっと寒いけど平気だよ。あ、肉がついてるからじゃないよ。
Okay. I'll make you some hot cocoa when you're done.
本当？やった！
Ah. I look toward the poster that Coconut is in the middle of hanging up. Neighborhood Association Christmas event, huh?
広場で生演奏とかトークショーとかあるみたい。楽しそうだな。
Runs from the afternoon to evening, huh? It's unfortunate, but we won't be able to make
そう
it.
なの？
Oh, this is the first Christmas since La Celile opened, so you probably don't know, but cake shops are a war zone during Christmas. Oh, yes, they are. Oh, boy. Oh. Wait until you hear how freaking mental it was. Woo-hoo-hoo. Me living in Osaka for a while, I actually had, I didn't have work on Christmas Eve, but I definitely see how much it was advertised beforehand for every single shop. They even had cakes before Christmas Eve to sell. Holy goodness me. And usually they sell out very damn quickly. It's just a traditional thing, because they eat the cake on Christmas Eve, then they eat the chicken on Christmas Day. Fried chicken specifically, and it is delicious.
戦争？
Sensor does all. No, Christmas is the day where cakes sell the most in Japan. Yes. Strictly speaking, the night of the 24th, Christmas Eve. A PCSA like ours is no exception. We're going to be busy with all the delivery orders too.
そうなの？
Yes. It's our first time, so I don't know exactly how many customers we'll have coming, but I've even heard that depending on the shop, you can end up selling out half of a year's worth of stock on Christmas alone. That's how busy it gets. A lot of houses will be throwing Christmas parties with a cake as the centerpiece to their tables.
クリスマスパーティーやったよね。
Yep, we did. I remember that one. Nekopara Volume 0. Ah, the memories. Yeah, back at the Minatsuki house.
お兄ちゃんが作ってくれた料理すっごい美味しかった。
I'm glad to hear it. This year, I don't think we'll be able to indulge, though.
そっか。
We'll still get a cake, though. I'll make it. Cheer up. Why don't we all have some Christmas cake after we close up shop? There it is.
やった！
But I'm having doubts that it will be enough for you, Coconut. Maybe I'll prep a turkey, too. Turkey. Yep, there was one on the table, remember? At the party we had before. Do you remember that big roasted bird that was there? That's a turkey. Turkey.
覚えてる。すっごい美味しかった。
In the United States and Great Britain, it's customary for them to eat a turkey for a Christmas like that. Yeah, but my family, do you know what we do? We don't normally have a turkey for a Christmas roast. We do a mixture of everything, like lamb, pork, chicken. Very rarely, but a 3-bird lamb. No food gets wasted on my watch. In France, a lot of families eat boudin blanc, kind of white sausage instead. Once they're back home from evening mass, they eat some warm boudin blanc with sautéed apples. They then come soup, and for the main dish, steak with a hearty serving of potatoes. You start eating during the evening, and by the time dessert rolls around, it's already the 25th.
クリスマスのごちそうっていろいろあるんだね。
Yep, that's the beauty of different cultures. It's all different, and that's a great thing about it.
またやりたいな。またパーティーやれるなら、今度はお父様とお母様も一緒がいいよね。
Speaking of which, my parents were out last time we had a Christmas party, weren't they?
お父様はパーティーとか好きじゃないのかな。
Not sure myself. I don't remember him ever saying that he was against them, though. After all, he does have a soft spot for Shigure.
そっか。じゃあ一緒にできるといいね。
That'd be nice. Yeah, そうだな. But, by the way, is there anything specific you want, Coconut?
あ、クリスマスのプレゼント？
Yeah, I was going to make sure to tell Santa-san to bring it to you.
大丈夫だよ。 もうしぐれ様にお手紙を渡したから。
Damn. Huh? Oh, I see. Well, I guess you know about Santa-san then.
僕ももう子供じゃないからね。
Right.
しぐれ様から頼んでもらうんじゃなく、ちゃんとサンタさんにお手紙を書いたんだ。
そういうところかよ。Oh, that's still cute. Huh? By letter, do you mean a letter to
そう
Santa?
だよ。
Right. Yeah. Great job, Coconuts.
僕いい子にしてるよね。
Of course. Why, you always help me out at the shop like this, after all.
やった。
Did any of the other cat girls write a
みん
letter?
なで書いたよ。
I see. Everyone, huh? Azuki and the others who have already caught wind of the truth are probably helping keep the tradition this year too, I guess. I still keep it alive with my younger brothers. Coconut pastes a poster to the window pane and looks at
ク
it.
リスマスパーティーまたやりたいな。あ、お店のお手伝いが嫌なわけじゃないよ。
Huh? Oh yeah. That's when Azuki comes out from the shop.
おい、バカなこと言ってんなよナッツ。ケーキ屋がクリスマスにパーティーやってる余裕ねえだろ。
わかってるよ。でもしぐれ様もお母様もお誕生日パーティーの時すごく楽しそうだったから、きっとクリスマスパーティーをやったら喜ぶだろうなって。
しぐれとおかみさんはそうかもな。
Yeah.
でも親父さんはお祭り騒ぎみてえのは好きじゃねえんじゃねえの。
Oh.
そうかな。
またあんな雰囲気になっても微妙だろ。
Oh, she's trying to be considerate of me.
うん。
I recall what happened on my mum's
お
birthday.
父様はどうしてお兄ちゃんのケーキを食べてくれなかったんだろう。食べたら絶対に美味しいって言うのに。
歌唱が負けを認めたからだよ。
お兄ちゃんはすっごくケーキを作るのがうまいけど、美味しいものは美味しいって言うじゃん。
いや、それとこれ
Nah,
と
that's
は
different.
なんで違うんだ歌唱。
It was the frosting. It's not really a question I can answer. I don't understand my father's thinking. But I do know that running away forever isn't going to solve my problems. At least Kasho is trying to turn this negative into a positive so he can better himself. That I like. Even now, every time I remember what happened that night, the thoughts start brewing in my head. But unless I can get my dad to recognize my own flavor, I'll be stuck with this nagging sensation in my heart forever. I'm also making the cat girls worry more than they should over me. Christmas will be busy, but it's not like we'll be open too late or anything. I don't see the harm in delivering a cake to the Minatsuki house after store hours. There's still a few days until Christmas. This time I'll make the best cake I can possibly make. Nice.
話は聞かせてもらいました。
Damn it. Of course she's listening in.
急に出てくるなよしぐれ。
Yeah.
兄様が決意してくださるのをずっと待っておりました。
Oh? そうか。That's so.
私は兄様の勝利を信じています。
Thank you. I'll do my best to make an even better cake than
ケ
last
ー
time.
キ以外の準備はお任せください。兄様。
Okay, right. Okay, you can handle cooking this time round. I'll focus on the cake.
任されました。
うん。
今年もクリスマスパーティーを開くために万全な計画を立てています。
I see. So you were looking forward to another one this year,
お
huh?
っと、
Yep, there it was.
今は兄様のなすべきことに集中してくださいませ。
ちゃんと集中しますよ。ああ、わかった。ありがとな、しがれ。
ということはクリスマスパーティーができるの？やったー。
おいおい、大丈夫かよ。
Yeah.
まあ歌唱が決意したなら、
Yeah.
私は応援するけどさ。
She's just acting out of concern, if anything. That's why she's doing nothing to hold me back or anything. It's adorable. And that's the hot spring over with. And that'll be it for me on this part,
ゲ
guys.
ームデータをセーブしますか？
Be honest with me, guys. Is it sometimes annoying when I speak at some random parts and I deviate a little bit, or do you not mind it so much? Just let me know. And just be honest, it's fine. Either way, I'll still be myself. I'm just curious if you guys actually enjoy my nonsense sometimes. But anyway, that was adorable. I loved that whole bit, and I got some time with Azuki. Yes, that made me happy, and I shall celebrate. But now I've got to move on to other videos that I've got to make since I'm going to be away for a couple of days. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want any more from me, and I shall see you in the next video. So, guys, I will most certainly see you next time. Whew. When was the last time I made a cake? I honestly can't remember.